read in the past that you and the rest of the people in your street were approached when that programme, when Benefit Street, before it came out, you were approached as, they told you it was a community spirit programme and everything, and that you were all completely shocked and slightly horrified when you discovered that it was called Benefit Street and when there was such a huge fuss about it and everything. So that must have been very disillusioning for you, but actually, oddly for you, it's done you a heck of a lot of good, hasn't it?
It is. You know, it is one of them weird ones because, you know, in a way, I can still say we were lied to. We were, you know, we were misled. Maybe, you know, we were very naive. But on the plus side, I suppose it has enabled me to better myself, to better the future for the children. And, and in reality, you know, the more people that tell me, you know, not to do it, then I will do it, kind of thing, you know, because at the end of the day, them kids are my responsibility, no one, you know, no one else's.
But it's funny, because when all the bad publicity flared up when the show first aired, and I hadn't seen it, and so I kind of thought, oh, I must watch this, because I obviously write about things. And when I watched it, I ended up writing a piece saying that I thought the show taught a lot of us in this country about, because I thought there was a community spirit, actually, you know, the sofa on the street and everybody coming in and out of your house and you helping them and to claim, I know you were helping them to claim benefits, but...
I was helping them to read a letter, Jane.
Yes, that too. But I did feel that actually a community spirit came across, and it kind of got lost a bit in obviously all the negative publicity.
I think it did completely get lost, and I think that's because, you know, obviously the new one's coming out in, I think it's the 11th of May. But I think the difference is that, you know, they filmed with us for 18 months.
Right.
And they filmed with this new one. I think they've just rushed it through, so...
But I'm intrigued by you, because you know, people always say, oh, people go wrong if they come from a broken home or they don't get a good education. Your mum and dad were married for 40 years. You had a good education, you always say. What went wrong, and what is your answer to, as they call it, Benefits Britain?
I mean, you know, I had the most amazing upbringing ever, and I can say that honestly. And I just got lost, and I made the worst mistake of my life. I committed a crime. I lost my job, and I didn't go straight onto the benefit system, but I think I was only on the benefits for about 4 years.
But once you're in it, it's very hard to get out of it, isn't it?
It's really hard.
So how would you solve that?
Do you know, it's sort of really strange. I think, you know, you need to sort of look... You need more help if you are a person in the system, because, like I've always said, I used to go to see my lone parent advisor, and basically I was told, come back in 6 months.
So you don't mean help as in here's more money, you mean help as in how to get out of
because there are people out there who do actively want to get out of the system.
And Dee, you've said that you're perhaps interested in politics, but from the point of view that you would be coming at it from someone who's experienced the type of problems that politicians talk about but maybe haven't seen or experienced for themselves.
I think I'd probably be coming through it from, like, a normal, everyday person point of view, and I think that's the problem with a lot of the people in government, is that I don't really think they have experienced real life, you know, and I think, you know, if they let more real people into it, then I think, you know, it'd work a bit better.
Who is Dee now? Because obviously you came to light, you know, just over a year ago, and you had this sort of image, and yet, you know, here you are now, you're on Loose Women chatting about your fitness DVD and an interest in politics. Who are you now? Do you think this is the real you that we're seeing? Do you think you've come out of yourself?
I haven't overly changed, and that's the life, you know, I still am the real me, only with a tiny, well, not a tiny little bit, quite a big bit more motivation. And, you know, for that I am really thankful. It's sort of, you know, but you know, I'm still me. You know, the kids have still got the same friends. They still go to the same school. I've still got the same friends.